much in 18 seconds. What? Close
I
the tab,
I literally pulled this shit straight from the Twitter page, bro.
Close that motherfucking tab and try again, nigga.
How to? Well, just pulled that shit straight from Twitter. You're adding this shit on Twitch. Matter of fact, hold on, bro. Let me see if I can just go to Twitch and see what Twitch on, and then just find that shit from there. Cause they on some buttons. Man, that's crazy. Twitch acting goofy on me in general. What you mean, bro?
They ain't trying to let you watch, bro. Like you said, you know some things.
Hell, bro. I thought we was niggas.
They ain't fucking with you, bro.
Oh, bro. I just went to Twitch alone, and Twitch doing the same thing, bro. Here, try going to Twitch on your browser, bro. See if it do the same thing. Ain't no reason for Twitch to treat me like this, bro. We niggas.
Twitch on my browser.
Remember red light, green light?
Just load it up.
Real?
Yeah.
Damn, bro. Do I gotta watch this shit from fucking YouTube?
Shit, you might have to.
Yeah, I might just go ahead and do that.
What's up, y'all?
Made it. What's up, bro?
Yeah, it worked perfectly.
It worked perfectly on my shit, bro.
That's crazy, bro. They really don't.
Perfectly.
The stream, his stream ain't working.
You got a link to the Cyberpunk thing?
Yeah, he sent it in chat.
Okay. Man, I'm tired, bro. I don't know why I decided to. Nigga, I just got done mowing the line.
Oh, no, you tired for a whole different reason. I just ain't used to being up this early.
Nigga, 11 o'clock is early?
Yeah, it is.
What time do you wake up?
2 o'clock.
Man, you just a definition of
a non-working nigga, bro.
Non-working nigga right now, you right.
Me, hey, I'm a non-working nigga too, but I still wake up at like 9, 10 o'clock.
So non-working ass up.
I'm sorry, I wake up at 7:30.
To do what, nigga?
Man, bro.
Right,
to do what? Go to my kitchen?
44 seconds, Kenny. You better launch that bitch up.
I'm on YouTube. I'm on YouTube right now, and that shit just
got link up. Where the link up?
Nigga talking about you better get up to go in my kitchen.
The podcast chat.
What'd you say?
Podcast chat.
Yeah, that's the one you sent, Kenny.
Yeah, I got a Twitch and a YouTube, both in the podcast chat. So
man, I can't believe they delayed this game twice. This better be like the best game ever played.
My problem with normally when that second delay hit when the game's supposed to come out, bro, that either mean that they're still debugging shit or they found the old shit problem.
So y'all watching it from the browser?
It started and I'm on that.
Twitch ain't fucking working for me, so I'm watching it
on that.
I'm watching it on my phone.
That link I sent in there, Kendall.
Yeah, but I wanna watch it from the browser.
Hello and welcome to this, the very first
if you
episode
got
of
the
Night
app,
City
it
Wire,
should ask you
a
if you
brand
want to
new
open
series
it.
from us at CD Projekt
I
Red.
didn't
We'll be
ask you
talking
nothing.
about all things Cyberpunk 2077.
Just open the Twitch
For
app.
today's episode, we'll
I
be
just
starting with a brand new trailer.
One
One of our developers will be joining us to help unpack everything you're going to see.
Is this showing adventure time right now?
An announcement about a secret collaboration.
It's showing a
We'll
white
be
lady
taking a
who
look
looks like
at
she
some
got
brain dance gameplay and welcoming back our developers just to have a chat about everything we're going to see.
Who
But
is
there
she?
is one more thing. Media all over the world have been getting hands-on with Cyberpunk 2077.
Man, I can't wait for
and
this
when
game,
this
bro.
episode finishes, you'll be able to go and
Okay,
check
so
out
they
exactly
on the
what
gameplay
they
right now.
built.
Oh, I
So,
see.
let's get
Oh,
started.
y'all said it looked like she got
It
an
is time to
OnlyFans.
take a look at our brand
Yeah.
new trailer,
Pretty sure
and
we
after
all
that,
plan on
our
telling
lead
our
quest
jobs
designer
to suck our
Pavel
dicks for that
Sasko will
month.
be joining
Yeah.
us because I've got a feeling you're going to have
Remember,
a few
let's
questions
make it any
after
better.
watching this.
I mean, we ain't gonna be
let's
there
take a
during
look.
that holiday.
Man, perfect if it came out around my birthday, bro. I was gonna take 2 weeks off. I was gonna take this. Man,
I love this town.
Hey,
City
yo,
of
it's looking
endless
nice.
Ready to get your cherry popped? Yeah, come on. City like
Okay,
India
I'm getting
is bigger.
huge like
No, not just any other city.
beat his
Legends
ass.
are born here.
This is getting
Major League.
They was doing homie, they did
Because
that
Dex
dude in
pulling
the
the
teeth.
strings. Doubt that puts us in the same league as them.
What's that?
They just don't know it yet. But if you got the cojones, you know how to use them, you can do damn near
Bro, if they can beat
anything.
him, they can beat you.
Unless you catch a bullet.
Even then, you go out with a bang, right?
You know, you can make heaps more eddies as a motivational speaker.
Yo, Mr. V, a pleasure.
So what's the gig,
That
Dex?
nigga look like
You meant to come out in one piece? How about we go over the plan?
There's this prototype tech, a biochip to be precise. Job's to grab it.
Guessing it belongs to a court.
Arasaka.
Leah Robinson, heavy hitters.
Thought you could blackmail me, fucker?
High risk, high reward. First rule of the afterlife.
Ka-ting, baby.
Goes without saying, we do this on the hush. Ideally, no bodies, not a one.
Sounds simple enough.
Like how they blurred out one titty, then showed the other titty.
Is it gonna be dangerous?
Don't you worry.
They got a wonderful
Bulletproof.
It's on YouTube anyway. That team is on
Stop
YouTube.
digging Night City.
YouTube.
Jack in.
Oh my god, we're
Hey,
so
dude.
fucked.
Just got a one nipple limit. That's all.
They showed it again.
I'm definitely.
Game risky, V.
And you, who are you?
Hey, they even showed different parts of the city. That shit
Keanu Reeves.
The real game of the year, bro.
better, dude.
Ain't even gonna be valid.
So the trailer
Valid for this
contains
game
footage
of
from the
the
game's prologue only, but
Dang.
there was an
Better play
awful lot in it.
GTA 5,
So,
God of
Pavel,
War,
why
2
don't you
don't come
try
out
and
first.
help us unpack everything that we just saw?
Oh yeah, I mean absolutely. I can.
Oh no, man. I don't think that matters,
The
bro.
scene is
What
only
would you
the prologue of
be?
the
Yeah,
game.
what you
So
be?
Show
the awesome
gameplay,
stuff
bro.
is
What you
only
be
happening
heavy hitters,
Why does
bro?
nigga got AirPods in
What the
bro?
trailer shows you is really our stage, the Night City. You know, this gigantic
Reeves.
city built of 6 completely unique districts,
November 19th.
surrounded by the 7th one.
Yeah, I'm
that
sorry
we
to
call the
YouTube
Badlands.
behind on
As
the
a
Twitch.
player, you are.
Yeah, 'cause I was about to say, like,
your
dang,
friend.
how
Now,
behind are you?
They together are trying
it was
to
at
reach
least
out
like
for
30
something
seconds
that is very precious. They're trying to reach out for this chip of immortality, this gateway to
Why
the
did
Yeah,
nigga
wait,
got AirPods
19.
in?
Jackie
Like,
introduces you to
that's
Fixer
kind of pissing me off
Dexter
that
Deshawn.
this nigga got
He's a
AirPods
very
in
important
for no
person
reason.
in the
Like,
social
what are you
ladder of
listening to?
Cyberpunk. He is able to provide the player with various jobs and contracts to be able to gather money, to be able to modify their bodies, push themselves to the limits, to put their hands on the chip. But as we can expect, not
Like that
everything goes
dialogue
to
tree.
plan, but to
Already.
see that, you will have to play the game.
Yeah,
There
it
are an
looked dope.
awful lot of really cool things in this trailer, and there's a few that I would just love to talk about a little bit more for the people at home. So let's start with talking about a gang called the Mox. Now,
Oh
we
my
see a
God.
few flashes
Fun
of them in this
complaint
trailer. I
about
personally
some
think
of the
they're really cool
gameplay
and one of my
shootouts I've
favorites, but
seen.
can you give us
Yeah,
a
I
little bit
don't
more
like
information
them
about them?
health bars
Oh,
on
yes.
the enemy
So,
just because
the
it gives
Mox
me
is
brain
one of the gangs
flashbacks.
that player is going
That
to
you can
interact
go in the
with.
third person while driving
Mox
is a godsend.
is the gang that has been formed in 2017.
That's mandatory.
After
Oh, yeah. If it
death
was
of
first person
Elizabeth
driving, I would
Gordon,
hate that.
she was called Lizzie.
I mean, that is an
now
option,
she was
but you
the
can't
owner
do
of a
third
brothel
person, so.
and former
I mean, the
sex
game
worker,
looked live
and
in both
she
views,
was
so.
protecting working guys and girls from harassment, from abuse, and the gang is really continuing her mission. And as a player, you are going to interact with that gang, meet multiple different NPCs,
Project Red still
and
considered
craft your own
indie?
relationship with them,
they
and understand what they are all about.
So earlier on, you
Thanks.
did mention a 7th district, a place called the Badlands. Now, we saw a few shots of this in the trailer, but I'd love for you to give us a bit more detail about the district outside of the city walls.
Okay, so the
You meant to
Badlands is this
say
like
brothel?
dead, dried out space going around the whole Night City. And as a player, you'll be able to traverse that space in your car or motorcycle. This is a space that is inhabited by the nomads. Nomads are living in different families and they're traveling across that space in convoys made out of the cars and motorcycles. And as a player, you'll be able to traverse and access different type of open world content that has been prepared specifically for you to get that awesome feel of the Badlands as an area.
In the trailer, we also
seen that
saw
texture
like a
pop in,
completely
right.
metal creature. Now, he didn't look like
Well,
he was
I
from the
heard Jaws
Maelstrom
stronger than
gang.
his,
This
bro.
looked like something else. So, please tell the people at
but
home,
he
who
do
is this
things with it.
giant metal monster?
Okay, so that big dude, that was Adam Smasher. He has been introduced in pen and paper in Cyberpunk
from,
2020
okay.
by our senpai Mike Pondsmith. Adam Smasher is a fully converted
PC gameplay
cyborg.
or
He is
PS5 or
he was
PS4?
always a loyalist of
Actually, I
Arasaka.
think that
And
didn't we see
time has
button
changed,
command?
and in
Yeah, we
2077
did.
he had to find his own space in Night City.
They got button
But
commands
to
on PC
find
too,
out,
though.
you have to play the game.
In this trailer, we do see some
His
flashes of a
Xbox
Ripper Doc
is
called
normally
Victor
PC,
Vector. I
but
mean,
if
if
it's
people have watched
PlayStation
our
command,
previous
no.
gameplays, they might remember
No,
him.
they is-
But I'd really like
they
for you
is
to give the
marketing
people at
with
home
Xbox.
some more
Maybe.
information about what Ripper Docs are and how they'll be interacting with them when they play Cyberpunk.
So Reaper Dogs in our game, they are surgeons. They are like a specific type of a job in the social ladder of
Jesus
Cyberpunk.
Christ.
They are accustomed and specialized in replacing limbs to the metal ones. They can basically update your body, enhance your body, change you into this walking war machine. And as a player, you are going to meet different kind of Reaper Dogs in the game, craft your own relationship with them. Some of them are like important characters for a story. Through that, you will invest eddies that you're gathering to turn your body into this tool that allows you to survive on the streets of Night City.
Pavel, thank you so much for joining us. I know you'll be back later in the episode because you're going to be helping us to analyze the Braindance gameplay. But before that, we do have some news to share. Earlier in the year, we announced that if you pick up Cyberpunk 2077 on Xbox One, you'll be able to play it on Xbox Series X when the console launches. And just in case you missed it, it will be the same for PlayStation players as well. If you pick up Cyberpunk 2077 on PlayStation 4, you'll also be able to play it on PlayStation 5 when the console launches. And that's not all. There will be a free upgrade for Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5, but we'll have more details on that soon.
Tonight City.
And that's not all. Before we reveal our first look at the Braindance gameplay and welcome back our developers for a chat, there is just one more thing we want to announce. Something that we've been working on in secret for a while. We are very excited to announce our partnership with Studio Trigger and Netflix to bring you Cyberpunk Edgerunners, a standalone anime set in the Cyberpunk universe, which we've been working on for some time now. Edgerunners is due to launch in 2022. Edgerunners. But for some more information, let's go to the team in Tokyo.
Hi, my name is Saya Elder. I am the Japan-based producer for Cyberpunk Edgerunners. What I do basically on this project is that I am a fixer, to put it in the words of the Cyberpunk universe. We are a game company.
How far
We
in?
are a bunch of nerds, and wherever there are nerds, there's going to be anime fans. So it was always a dream for us to make anime. When we began this project, we
Dog, how
were
far
certain that
is
we
it,
didn't
bro?
want to
You got to the
make
anime part before
a
I did.
recreation of the game. Cyberpunk Edgerunners is a
You know,
standalone
Twitch is
story
like-
set in the same
I'm on
universe.
Twitch
The
too.
stage is still Night City, but everything
on
else
Twitch
is
too,
totally
though.
new.
Bruh.
New characters,
They walk into Tokyo,
new
right?
story.
Yeah,
I do like to
that's-
think that it's going
yeah,
to be
that's
a
what
They showing
great
Shorty face right now,
gateway
right?
for newcomers
Yeah.
to come and
Yeah, we
check
all like that.
Cyberpunk
Hey, you
game
said
and
something
also
about the
Cyberpunk
anime before I
genre
even seen
as a
it.
whole.
Like, damn.
Right now we're in Nakano, which is one of the biggest anime meccas of the world.
Nope.
I'm going
we
to take
still
you
not
to
good.
Studio Trigger right now because we have the wonderful opportunity to talk to the
Yeah,
dream
you on
team
the same-
that will be
you're on the
bringing
same
you this
timeline I
anime.
am on, Kendall.
こんにちは、トリガーの代表取締役の大塚です。
監督の今石です。
キャラクターデザインを担当する吉成です。
ゲームの
You think the app will be more up to date?
今回初めて触れる方両方に満足していただけるようにアニメを作るつもりです。よろしくお願いします。
今回はそのサイバーパンクという僕らが10代の、一半分しか過ぎなかった頃に生まれたジャンル、そういうジャンルのものをまた、時代が何周もして作れるというのが非常に楽しみです。
トリガーも10年ということで、監督に今石、キャラクターデザインに吉成という、トリガーの最強の布陣で、トリガー10周年にふさわしい作品にしていきたいと思います。お楽しみに。
Coming 2020.
It's like them trying hard to speak without moving their lips.
Now it is time to show you some gameplay of Braindance. This is a feature that you'll experience when you play Cyberpunk 2077. Braindance is essentially a recording of somebody else's experience. It allows you to relive their sense of sight, smell, touch, and even hearing, all thanks to a special device. After the gameplay,
That's
I will be
behind
welcoming
the
back
damn website.
I will also be joined by Patrick Mills, our senior quest designer and all-round lore master,
No,
who will
the
be
app is
helping to answer
behind.
your questions and give you some explanation on how you'll be interacting with
What?
Braindance when you play Cyberpunk 2077. So, let's take a look.
Plan simple. Do nothing odd. Don't get creative. You go in, snatch the cash, get out. And we sell
Scream with
BD to those
pride.
psycho freaks from the studio.
Got it.
And remember,
That's wild.
everything on full blast. They'll spot us extra for a wicked adrenaline.
I just like the whole, it's my approach.
Okay,
You see dude get popping around the corner and everything? He nutty.
See what you talking.
He nutty.
Down, everybody, on the ground. I want to see you kissing the flooring. Money, now, or I will fucking drop you. I swear to God.
Man.
Well, yeah, hey, now, before I blow your fucking head off. Ah!
Slow, deep breaths. Your cortisol and adrenaline spiked, but the soft activated your hormone blockers. Nothing happened. You're alive and well.
That was too much. Could feel the guy's
Rob everybody, nigga.
pain, his stress, his hope.
I would've shot him. He
in
moved too
something
slow.
else.
Mm-hmm. Probably took a booster
Would
just
have shot her too, just because I like to hear shots.
got everything set up.
Terrible
Let's
person.
switch over to editing mode.
So hold on. I didn't see because I was messing around with the app. So what did he just do?
He basically just looking through somebody else's memories, but he's
I'll
feel
sever the
everything
link to
they
the BD
feel.
Roller's sensory
And,
array.
he
You'll
went
be
through
able to
that
look
shit.
around freely.
He robbed the convenience
All
store and
seems
dude got
yours.
shot at the end.
Full cam control in analysis mode, so move around, zoom
Oh,
in and
getting
out,
shot.
whatever else you come up with. Think of it as your own little sandbox.
So what's this, the Animus?
So analysis
Nah,
mode,
nah, this
you
is
control
brain
playback, can even pause when you feel the need.
I'm saying
Then
this
you use the
basically like
editor
Animus.
console to
He,
unpause.
now
Try
he
it.
is like
Plan
looking
simple.
at it
Do nothing
from a
odd.
third
Don't
person.
get creative. You go in, snatch the cash, get out. And we sell the BD to those psycho freaks from the studio.
did not want to.
Got it.
Preem as hell, right?
Dope.
Well, that's not all. You can speed things up or rewind, whatever you like. Give it a try.
It's gonna be one of them
Roll
games
it
your
back
ass
to the
ain't
top.
beating for a while. Better be at least.
All good, neat. Now try fast forwarding a bit.
Plan simple. Do nothing odd. Don't be creative. You go in, snatch the cash, get out.
Okay. You can also reset the recording. That'll take you right back to the beginning. Try it. Now for some fun. This here's why you came in the first place. In analysis mode, you get to view and even scan details of the enviro recorded by the BD roller. Focus on the heat, the gun this gonk gets from his buddy at the beginning. Now scan it.
Plan simple. Do nothing odd. Don't get creative. You go in, snatch the cash, get out.
Like those, I can tell they really like the fuck anime.
He wanted to go
Okay,
so
right
bad.
here. Excellent. Let's move on. Now heads up. In analysis mode, you can ferret out background noise and conversations if the roller got close enough. This tech records everything, every little detail, even the sights and sounds the roller was never aware of. To see the sources of the recorded sensory signals, switch to the audio layer in the editor. Go ahead and try that now. Okay, good. Now you should see several sound signatures in the store. Choose one and hone in on it.
Pack of 6, case of Brosif, and a couple of zappers.
Okay, we have a deal today on 2 flavors, curry and surf and turf. Everybody, on the
So, any thoughts?
Unbelievable. Seriously, like what's happening right next to me.
Yeah, it's how BD recording implants work. They pick up everything, all the elements in the background. Then an editor tweaks them, makes them pop. Keep playing with the sound, explore it a bit. We'll move on when you get bored.
I want to see you kissing the flooring. Money, net.
Sometimes you can analyze extra layers in the raw, stuff the roller's cyberware picked up.
Like what?
Ev's got Kiroshi optics that grab infrared, meaning you should be able to grab heat signatures from her recording.
It's a boy in this hood.
Hella nice.
It's like Batman
Scanning
detective
works on
mode.
peeps too.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. That's what I was thinking. But I could tell they got this shit from Ghost in the Shell.
Alright,
That's
next
what's up.
thing. Scroll forward to the part where our artist gets a lead injection.
It's definitely like Batman detective mode. They tell you the status of people and everything.
See that? They shot him and he never saw it coming. But you will. Here it comes. My favorite part of the game. See the blinking thing over the entrance? Surveillance cam. Must have caught our shooter. You'll see in a sec. Cam feeds to the screen behind the clerk. Roll back to where the screen's in the kid's field of vision, then scan it. His own Chumba shot him. Probably planned to all along. Must have got a nice slice of cred on the black market for a BD like this. BD freaks are ready to pay a preem for a real flatline. Anyway, if you've seen enough, you can exit.
The world ain't gonna.
Yeah, it's impressive, right? It's too bad most of the BDs we do here are only good for flogging the log.
So Braindance is a pretty big part of the Cyberpunk universe. It's not just something used for adult films. There is an awful lot to it. And there's two sides I'd really like you guys to help me explore. First is the lore, so how this actually fits into the universe, and then there's the gameplay side, so how players will be interacting with it. So Patrick, could you tell us more about the lore of Braindance?
I would love to.
Tripping. Y'all see Shorty knows?
So in the world of Cyberpunk 2077, Braindance was invented way back in the early 2000s at UC Santa Cruz. It
I'm
was
not
developed
roasted
as a
at
way
all.
of
I'm just
recording
seeing
a
some
person's
things.
experiences and then playing them back for someone else, so that they could relive them
Bruh.
as though it was happening to them. It was originally used for things like
She
therapy
got
and
one of
prisoner
them noses.
rehabilitation, but by 2077, it's become this
She had a
global
nosebleed
media
because one of them
industry,
nostrils was
including
red.
things like movies,
Snort
mass
coke.
entertainment, things like that, video games, some interactive things, and of course adult fare as well. Now, in our game, we deal a lot with black brain dances, or XBDs as we call them, and there are different types of those.
black
But
brain
the one that
dance.
you saw in the trailer just there was a flatliner. Now
I
that's
almost
where
got offended.
the person recording it actually dies during the recording. And it's popular with sort of an illicit kind of a thrill.
Better chill,
but
bro, before we get this shit
a
canceled.
mercenary can also use them for various things, and you'll see that in the game, of course.
And from the gameplay perspective, we have been working a lot throughout last years trying to figure out the best way how to use the braindance in the game as a mechanics. So what we have settled on is this braindance editor mode. As a player, you will be able to run the braindance in the editor mode and see different clues that have been registered on the peripheral of given actor. Now, as a player, you can slide on the timeline of the recording back and
Hey, come
forth,
on, B.
trying to uncover different clues. And that clues are actually telling a story in the game. So, as a player, you will run different investigations that will lead you to different mysteries, and you will uncover them actually using that braindance as a mechanics in the game.
So, as Pavel was saying, we use Braindance as a storytelling tool. It's not a collectible. It's not something where you're going to go in and you're going to play it and you're going to be like, I've seen this before. What we use Braindance for is to give you a keyhole into the life of the residents of Night City. And we can explore things like childhood trauma, religion, various philosophical ideas in a way that you might not otherwise experience in a story about a mercenary on the tough streets.
So we've tried to talk about some of the aspects that we think the community will find really exciting, but while you're both here, I'd love to know, what is it about Cyberpunk that you guys are really excited for? Patrick, why don't you start?
So one of the things that I'm most excited about in this game is the characters and the way they interact with the world. We've got this really interesting world that stretches all the way back to the Cyberpunk 2020 source material and all of these events and all of those things, but those don't mean anything unless they connect with And so when we come up with a character, we start with their function. What is this person?
I want to get mad about
What
the
do they
game
do
being
in this
delayed,
story?
bro.
But we don't stop
I'd rather
there.
the
We go
game
back
get
and
delayed
figure out
than
what
it
was
come
their
out being
childhood like,
ass.
what was their upbringing like? what kind of obstacles did they face in this harsh reality, and did they overcome them, and how did they overcome them, or did they not overcome them?
I wonder what's up with her nose,
and you can
bro.
see all of those things in their environment, in their dialogues, in sort of how they operate in the world. And we come up with that for all of our characters. Now you look at someone like Victor Vector, and you're going to see stories about his past in his environment and in his dialogue. You know, we come up with that stuff even if we don't use it in the game, because it helps inform us as to who these characters are.
And for me, I would not be myself if I would not say that I'm the most excited about our quest. Like with our Witcher 3 team, with Patrick and like everybody that has stayed with us since the Witcher 3 time, we really have grown so much. We have learned so much, and we have used all that experience to put them into the quest that we have made. And you will not find really a filler in this game. Like everything has a meaning. Like we put so much effort into making sure that everything is rewarding, is interesting, is talking about characters, as Patrick said, is talking about worlds, is talking about emotions, like touching the player in a really, like a real way. And I just can't wait to find out what you think.
Pavel, I know you mentioned story and quests and writing quests, and when I was last in the studio, I had a look and I saw a notebook on your desk, and I would love for you to show everybody this notebook.
Okay, Holly, I mean, you asked for it. So this is my notebook. It says Salsa Quest Designer. The reason is because I dance salsa, and I'm a quest designer, so you know. So I started this notebook actually when we were really starting Cyberpunk. At the very beginning, I wrote like a first note, and it says pretty much something along the lines of that we were starting with a prototype. And then, you know, I kept on basically noting things that we've been working on for like next years. I remember once when our concept artists actually approached me, and they said that they want to take a look on my notebook. I was like, what for actually? And they took some pictures and they told me, yeah, well, you know, because we are looking for a reference material for notes of a psychopathic killer. Yeah, well, you may find maybe some of my notes in the game.
Pavel and Patrick, thank you so much for joining me. I'm pretty lucky because I have read some of the stories that you and the team have written for Braindance, and I'm pretty excited for people to discover them. But before we do finish today's episode, there is just one more thing we'd like to talk about.
You see now, though. Now you can never.
Earlier in this episode, I mentioned that media have been getting hands-on with the opening of Cyberpunk 2077, and they should be posting their impressions right about now. And if you missed anything from today's episode, don't worry, we'll be uploading everything to our channels very soon. And finally, on behalf of everybody at CD Projekt Red, we just want to say thank you so much for joining us for this very first episode of Night City Wire. But don't worry, we'll be back with episode 2 in just a few weeks. So, we shall see you soon.
Oh, this is just the first episode of this stuff.
Damn.
Oh, okay, so a couple of these.
So we didn't even have to stream this.
Bro, it's only June, bro. We got so many months till this come out, bro. I hate it here.
That's why this game better be fucking.
I hate it here, bro.
This game better be.
This game better be fucking a religious experience.
Better be 3 discs on PS4, nigga, or PS5, nigga.
I don't know why you want 3 discs.
Yeah, bro. Don't call my phone.
The Last of Us 2 is 2 discs.
You call my phone when this game come out, you go get a smooth suck my dick and hang up.
My girl asked me, babe, you want to hang out? Excuse me? You know Cyberpunk is out.
I don't, actually.
Leave me alone.
I do not.
I can't even answer my phone, bro. I ain't got no thumbs.
Who just put on my screen?
Hey, bro, I don't know these niggas.
My phone gonna be on permanent do not disturb, bro.
My girl was like, babe, why you ain't answer my call? You was on that game. I sure was.
I'm gonna get my phone to somebody else.
Give it to another nigga. Like, hey, yo, what's up? It's gonna be a bruh man type nigga. I'm like, hey, yo, what's up?
Bruh man, 3rd floor.
Hell no. Let me see what the chat talking about. I had the chat closed.
I'm sorry. I want to take two. Bro, I probably can't even take that time off because Thanksgiving, bro. I'm sorry.
I ain't even got a job, so hey, I got free time. Me and Donovan about to be on this game.
I always work 3 days a week.
I ain't gonna lie, I want that holiday pay though, so I ain't gonna perk.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be there for holiday pay, but
I'll take a week off.
Oh no, if I'm lucky, that means if I'm lucky, I'm probably not even gonna be fucking working there by the time holidays come around. I should stay there just for that holiday pay.
Yeah, the holiday pay clean.
A good game.
I finally got my job dialogue. I gotta turn it in. I gotta write it. Like we got the mid it.
You think they gonna give you, bro?
Actually, I might have to hang out with my
I'll
girl
probably get
instead of
dick.
playing Cyberpunk so I can get that PS5.
I've been getting dick since I worked there, bro.
Hey, as soon as you say, hey, get off Cyberpunk. Like, I bought you that PS4. Oh, yeah, no problem. No problem. I got you. No problem.
Your girl buy you PS5s, nigga? You broke ass nigga. Get your money back.
You gotta start playing.
Why don't you grow up and be a man and buy a PlayStation?
Nigga, nigga, what money? What money?
We got girls for that, bro.
Yeah. You just gotta find it, bro.
We got girls for that, bro.
But y'all don't know where that's from. That's a
If your girl broke, bro.
She the provider.
Yeah, I'm watching the shit again, Kendall, bro.
She the provider because I ain't got a job right now.
You
So.
watching what again?
Watching that,
She definitely the provider.
3-on-1 again, bro. He slid them niggas, bro.
Yeah, beat that.
Because I definitely don't have a job right now. So
that
she's
dude with that moonlight beam, bro. I know he was salty. He got hit by.
They replaying it. All right, bet. I was about to say because I ain't about to find nothing else for the viewers to watch.
So what y'all think about this game so far?
Nigga, the same thing I've been thought about it. 10 out of 10.
Got one complaint.
I don't have no badness about here except for that one texture pop in that I seen. That's it.
Only got one complaint, just one, and it's not even really something that's verified. It's just something I'm worried about because I've seen it before. I really hope that motherfucking health bar is not on no break shit. I really hope that. Every time I see like first person shooter games and they're playing it, they're doing gameplay and they only shoot at the fucking body and they don't even aim for the fucking head, bro. That just tells me right there that like that health bar shit, bro. It's just, you play Brink, you know what I'm talking about.
I try to keep that in my repressed memories. I don't want to bring that back up to my light,
I try not to, but if I see something that looks just like it, I get worried.
That shit's terrible.
Worried, bro. I want to shoot a nigga in the head 13 times and his health bar go down, bro. I don't want that.
Oh, you talking about Destiny? Then.
I'm talking about
bro. That's Destiny to a T. You got to shoot a nigga 100 times just for his health bar to go half.
I played Destiny.
It makes sense in Destiny though.
Yeah, but like and stuff like
the Last of Us sense on here too, though, right? Because they all
like in the Last of Us 2, for example, like you can shoot a nigga in the shoulder or like in the leg. Like I can pull up with a nigga on a shotgun in the leg, and actually no, not a shotgun, but like if I shoot him in the leg, he'll still be moving. Like it's a lot of games that do that.
I mean,
like Call of Duty do that.
Bullet spongy ass enemies, of course.
I'm like, bro, I just shot this nigga in the face.
But Brink is terrible, so I see why it reminds him of this. And
Assassin's Creed do that. Like, I can stab a whole nigga in his face.
It does do that.
Like, especially the new ones. Like, bro, I just stabbed you in your neck. You should be
I
dead,
watched
bro.
a nigga stab a dog and it didn't die. Like, what the fuck? Is that a dog more higher level?
I'm just saying, bro. This game is supposed to have augmented guns that can blow niggas' entire ancestry out of their fucking life. Nigga, I don't want to shoot a nigga in the head and he's still coming at me, and his health bar just goes down a little bit.
Nigga, blow your ancestry. I hate you, bro. I hate you saying ancestry, though.
That's cool, but a cerebral cortex is a cerebral cortex, nigga. A headshot should kill, regardless of what you got, nigga. Implants ain't saving your motherfucking brain.
They whole skull.
Yeah, but they got guns specifically designed for them implants. Nigga, this ain't no normal 9mm. This gun killed families, bro. What you mean?
You don't need military tech then. We probably ain't gonna do that in the beginning.
You don't look, bro. Look in that game, bro. Your gun got a gun attachment, bro. Think about that.
Bro, did you see that? Nigga? You think the regular gun gonna headshot him? Did you see
got
that,
a gun
nigga?
specifically for him, though. Like, bro, you ain't see the shit in the trailer where the dude shot the gun and the bullet came out of the gun and then the bullet had a gun on it too?
Shut up.
What? Hey, yo, what? Hey, a gun bullet.
No one believe that.
Hey, you shoot a nigga, it go through his head and then pop out another gun. That's some John. Hey, that's some John Wick shit. Like you in the room with 20 niggas, you shoot one of they niggas in the head, you go behind them. It's another. You catch the gun while it's coming out, and you just keep doing that.
I'm just telling you, ain't even got to leave your house, bro. You could just shoot your gun and the gun go do the work, bro. Bullet go do the work, bro.
You just shoot the gun, a gun pop out, then a bullet pop out.
They do got smart pistols in this game, you know.
You see what I'm saying? What I'm saying, bro? The game, bro. They
not gonna auto aim for headshots, though. I bet you they not. It's gonna be.
I don't care about auto aim. I just want to make sure that if I shoot a high velocity round at a nigga head with a fucking rifle, his health bar better not go down, bro. His whole body better drop. That's what I know.
That ain't gonna happen, bro. You gonna be running up on the wrong niggas, and you gonna do that, and that health bar gonna tick, nigga. It ain't gonna do shit.
You remember when I'm talking?
Hey, tell me why Madden 18, the sequel. It was like, no, it's.
What are you talking about, Madden right now?
Fell. My blind just fell. My bad.
Hey, you call me?
Yeah, look how the light from my keyboard, bro. Like the shadow look live, bro. Look how it reflect off my Funko.
Like, I'm about to stream. You niggas is talking about anything.
I don't know, Orochimaru Funko, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Why?
Cause it's cold.
He got
what's cold?
The Orochimaru joint.
I'm gonna put it inside my PC and make the lights turn purple and white.
I got Witcher and Deadpool on my joint, or Girl and Deadpool.
I need a bigger case though.
I wish I could build a PC, but I ain't got a monitor, and that requires money. I ain't got nothing to put it on.
You don't have to get a monitor, bro. I keep telling you.
He ain't got no job, nigga. He shouldn't be thinking about building shit.
That is true.
Hey yo, bro. Just let me wild out.
Let me think.
You better sell some drugs.
Just let me sell some drugs.
Out of here, bro. Out of here, bro.
Let me dream about my PC.
Money, bro.
Hey, where is that,
let me dream. Can a black man dream?
Hey, where is that, bro?
When it comes to getting money, the legit way, the illegitimate way, and the immoral way, nigga.
You better sell some drugs.
I told my girl to start on.
That's an illegitimate way, nigga.
Profit off of her.
Nah, bro. I wish Wiz was here. He'd get it, bro.
I was gonna get this job, but they wasn't hiring.
How would y'all rate the show, bro? Out of 10.
I'd give it a 7.
A 6.
6. Only because that nigga with the AirPods got on my nerves.
I like Brain Dance a lot.
I give it a 6 because Shorty had.
Shorty because of the girl. Why are we taking off voice?
Hey, Shorty got on your nerves.
Shit.
She don't even work
and they barely showed anything for real too. So
that's true.
It was cool, bro. It's cool.
They showed the trailer. They showed Brain Dance, and they showed.
Brain Dance is basically the feature from Batman games.
And it looked fire.
It looked okay. It looked better than the Batman games, possibly.
Whoa, you tripping? Detective mode is fire. It looked better
than the Batman game.
Detective mode is fire.
It's boring too, though. Like that's
Batman though. The nigga's a detective. Like
detective mode is basic as fuck though. Like that's.
But what more do you want from a nigga in a bat suit? Like they got no powers.
At the end of the day, this is boring.
What more do you want from that nigga?
I'm pretty sure it's gonna be more to it than that, and you're probably gonna be able to like figure out some stuff for other storylines and shit. Especially when it comes to like especially when it comes to like people hacking into like other people's shit. Like I'm pretty sure you're gonna have to like uncover some mysteries of niggas like doing crimes that they probably wouldn't even commit originally or something like that. Because that's some Ghost in the Shell shit right there. That's definitely straight out of Ghost in the Shell.
They need to show how it is being in the internet, because they said you can go in the internet in this game.
I'm about to hack webcams then.
Not to mention, like they showed 2 different like environments. They showed different driving mechanics.
Yeah, they showed Wastelands. I think that's what it's called.
Yeah, like who the fuck want to be out there when you could be in the city, bro? And you notice the first
some
motherfuckers
gangster shit out there.
rednecks.
You should read up on the lore. There's some gangster shit out in the wastelands, bro.
Rednecks, nigga.
That shit fire.
Max is rednecks and
nomads out there,
Max,
bro.
nigga.
They be doing shit, boy.
Oh, who?
The nomads out there in the wastelands, they be on.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They got them Mad X niggas, or they got them racist niggas, bro. Take
Them
your
X-Men dudes.
Nah, it ain't no Mad Max niggas. What the hell?
Nomads is Mad Max niggas, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
Nigga, no, they not. What the fuck? They might have the same name. I don't know I don't know. I know how they act.
I'm talking about the aesthetic.
Oh,
nigga, why did you name the podcast Struggle Gamers episode 14, nigga?
You know how like cyberpunk shit or like post-war like desert wasteland society look like, right? Like it's a genre. Like it's like Fist of the North Star, Mad Max, like mixed with like Akita and shit. Like it's God damn it, bro! You should know what I'm talking about.
It's a cyberpunk genre. I just thought you meant they act the same, and they don't. They just got.
No. I just mean as far as aesthetics goes. I'm not talking about the way they act.
Yeah, I got what you meant the second time around.
All right, bro. Appreciate it.
Are we still live?
We are still live. We can cut it though if y'all want to cut it. I ain't got shit else to talk about for real.
Man,
I mean, we could talk about that big ass nigga that walked past us in slow motion.
The big Iron Man nigga.
Yeah, bro.
That's the nigga I said you ain't shooting in one shot.
He ain't even got no. That's not a real head, bro. That's not a real fucking.
I don't believe it is either. I don't even think it's a real body. It looked like it's made of metal, and he's just the fucking human inside of it, nigga. That's like.
Right.
What y'all talking about?
I think he's just a brain, damn it.
He got two human organs, nigga. He got the brain organ and the hate organ. That's all he got.
That's about it. And there's an Iron Man dude, bro. Like, oh, what the fuck?
Iron Man hatred. That's the only reason why he in this game is to kill people.
He just looked at your ass too. He ain't even. That nigga was analyzing, scanning your ass, boy.
Man, I hate gamers, Heike. Like them niggas are whiny.
Oh, I gotta go get him. All right, bet. I already know where he at.
He'll beat the fuck out of us.
What y'all talking about?
That Iron Man nigga in the hallway.
Yeah.
Did you see?
The type of nigga that bust through your crib while you eating cyber Wheaties, bro.
You just eating cereal, the nigga pop in like, hey, yo, cuz.
Other than that, bro, I ain't got it. It was a nice show. I'm glad we got something, but that don't make up for the fact that they keep delaying this game. I was expecting an explanation why they're delaying it.
They already gave an explanation, nigga.
They didn't. That's not a real explanation. That's a textbook explanation. That's not the same.
Nigga, they are the most non-PR company ever. That was their explanation, nigga. What do you mean?
What was it?
They said they was fixing bugs. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, but that's basically what I said earlier, though. When normally games get delayed, it's either because of Q&A shit or they found some shit that they didn't know was there before.
Okay, and they QAing it right now, nigga. That is their explanation.
Bro, that could mean anything, bro. That could mean anything, bro.
They specifically said fixing bugs. That is
what type of bugs, though? What type of bugs, though?
Nigga.
I do, bro, because it matters.
Hey, this nigga said, what type of bugs?
Let's get it fixed.
I hate you.
You see it happen.
Bro, they ain't trying to go out like Skyrim, bro.
Bro, they not trying to go out like Skyrim at all.
Nigga talking about what bugs.
Bro, like, what bugs you fixing? What bugs I'm not going to see no more? Nigga, what?
Bro, you think they going to be like, hey, y'all, this was the bugs we fixed?
Bro, I need to know, bro. I need to know that I'm buying these shit.
They are open as hell with their development shit, bro. They said exactly what they was doing, bro.
That's just what you want to hear, bro. I need to hear more, though.
Bro, what?
Nigga, what more do you want?
This
nigga want them to take. This nigga want them to take him into the studio.
You need to know what bugs they fixing.
I'll tell you why. I'm gonna give you one reason why, and it's a perfect fucking reason why I need to know beforehand.
Go ahead, bro.
Freak.
But there's a different breed. They retarded.
Don't matter, bro. They lied to me. I don't.
You see Skyrim?
They telling me too many nice things.
Why are you giving Project CD Red Bethesda track record, bro? What is wrong?
Bro, shut up, bro.
Everybody who comes out with some, we got some some super high tech new shit for you, they get the same treatment and they can take break because of that shit. Because they go sit here and deliver something that's well below what the fuck they promised, nigga. I need to know, bro. I'm not about to feel that same shame I felt like.
Okay,
what is
you know?
I feel like
okay. So
we awoke
imagine
some of this
they
nigga.
just was like, all right, this is all the bugs we fixed. What did that help you with?
It helped me know that at least I know it's there, and
Are
I'm
you
not
even
getting
gonna
some-
understand
Bro,
all the bugs they fixed?
How is that, bro? How is
what
that
if,
gonna
what
help
if they
you know
come
it's
out with
there?
hella coding
What is
bugs
that
they
gonna
fixed?
differentiate, bro?
That's cool. I got Q&A friends. I can just ask, like, hey, you know, this is
And he had
good.
his heart broke, bro.
Hey yo,
He
Kenny
had his
Loki
heart
trying
broke
to
by.
talk.
I mean, nah, because I had my heart broke by Brink too. It was fucking disgusting. But
It was terrible,
I wouldn't
bro.
give.
It
I'm
hurt.
not giving CD Bethesda's track record, bro. They
I'm
already
not.
are stupid.
It's not that I'm giving them their track record. It's just when I see things that look similar to what the fuck I experienced with Brink, I'm just gonna ask questions. That's it. I'm not saying that they gonna fall the same way.
Oh
but
man.
I'm just making sure that they don't. You get what I'm saying? Like, bro, just let a nigga know, bro. That's all I want. It's like checking in with your
I
parents,
feel like,
bro.
bro, you
go to that party,
projecting,
bro. Just let
You
me
good,
know
bro?
you going to the party, bro. That's all I'm saying, bro.
They
Let me
doing
know.
enough.
Yo, you good, cuz?
They
Are you
doing
good?
enough for me.
Who
Shit.
hurt you? Just
Motherfucking
turn on
companies
my
don't even tell you they
Brink
fixing
did. That's
bugs.
who hurt me.
They don't even tell you they fix. Bethesda ain't never fixed the bug in their
Bro,
life.
just turn on Marvin's room, bro. Just turn on Marvin's room and you'll be
You
okay,
wasn't
bro.
there,
Trust me.
bro. You wasn't there for Brink, bro. You
wasn't there
don't
for
know
Brink.
what he did to us.
That was a horrible
No.
experience, dog.
That was the only
Just
game
turn
I
on
think of.
Marvin's room and you will be okay, my nigga.
Oh,
Okay.
bro. Oh, it's the
That
only
might be
game
one of
that
the
I
worst
know
games
of.
ever. Like honestly,
It
it's
is.
definitely in the
And
top
they
10.
hyped it.
Definitely in the top
look
10.
do me a favor. Look at some of like Brink's fucking early gameplay trailers. Like
No
look
thanks.
at some of the
No,
shit
thank
that
you.
they was promising.
No, thank you.
Oh, not you.
Oh, Jarrell.
What's up?
I don't want to look at this shit.
Look at it, bro. You'll see
Look
what
at what?
they was saying.
Brink
Brink's
trailers.
Brink's early trailers, bro.
Okay.
To
Yo,
see
I
what
want some
the
gumbo.
to
Some
see what
gumbo
they was
sound fire.
promising, bro. They were promising
Hey, I know all about her. I was excited for Watch Dogs, okay?
that's Watch Dogs is way better than Brink.
That's the game that broke my heart.
Watch Dogs was better than Brink, homie.
No, I'm saying I was hyped for Watch Dogs. Like, I was insanely hyped.
Yeah, but
Donovan will tell you.
It also was heartbreaking, but Brink was just on another level, bro.
It was terrible,
At least I could
bro.
beat Watch Dogs. Shit, I was not about to beat Brink.
Brink was.
I think I remember Brink.
It was the worst.
Bro, the shit that Brink talked about, bro, was nothing compared to what they do. Like, imagine somebody promising you Grand Theft Auto 5 in all the trailers, right? They promising you Grand Theft Auto, right? And then you get 25 to life. Probably don't even remember that game, bro. But
So with every black man
I
experience,
still love that game,
I
bro.
don't remember that game.
it was alright, but it wasn't Grand Theft Auto 5.
It
That's what I'm
definitely
saying.
wasn't.
They told you was getting Grand Theft Auto 5 and you got 25 to life.
APB.
Or matter of fact,
APB
hey,
reloaded.
Yo,
I got better
imagine
comparison.
being promised
Yeah.
Rihanna
Get rich
and
and
you
die
get
trying.
Azalea Banks.
No, they tell you getting Grand Theft Auto San Andreas and you got 25 to life.
Pretty much.
Imagine you get promised Rihanna, but you get Azalea Banks.
Nah, you get some random ghetto black girl.
Worse than that, bro.
That's Azalea Banks.
Look, bro, let me tell you this. They when they were releasing this game, they were releasing like footage of them literally talking about like parkour mechanics and how fucking
Man, let me
intuitive
look
that
this up.
Bro, it was
bro.
only one character that could jump.
Remember when they were showing like the 5 different ways to get around a security checkpoint? Like the game was gonna have like massive motherfucking free roaming like experiences, and it ain't had shit.
Linear as hell. You
I'm
had like
watching
a
the
couple
trailer
boxes
right now.
that you can jump up, and there was only one
Yes,
character
bro.
that could do it.
These maps were as small as Nuketown, bro, if not a little bit bigger.
Bruh,
It was terrible, bro. It was fucking terrible. You could run along the walls, but like you get clapped trying to run along the
Okay,
walls.
this E3 game trailer look.
And it like
Clean
I'm so
for the
serious.
time.
Only the light character was good at that shit. You couldn't do that with a heavy or a
Right,
normal.
he was ass.
Like nigga, the heavy couldn't run through no walls. The fucking light couldn't jump up no boxes. The lightweight had no health, so you would do all that shit and get hit with one bullet and die down here, bro.
Man, my back hurt.
Seemed
My
like
legs hurt. I hurt.
And it was people on that game, like,
because we tried it. We really gave this game a fucking shot, bro. Remember they had that update in the game to put in some of the weapons that we saw in like the trailers and never fucking got.
I don't remember.
Like some of the outfits that we never like, bro. It was bad, bro. The character creator looked nice, but it was actually low key shitty. It was just preset palette swaps, bro. And you could either
like the Division,
bro. It was worse.
No, it was way worse than the Division.
Right, it was terrible.
It ain't even fam. You can't even put them in the same category.
It was cops and robbers. You could either be a police or you could be niggas getting shot by the police. Take your pick.
That was fucking terrible, bro.
It was ass, bro. I hate that game, bro. The fucked up part about it is I remember buying that game from GameStop, breaking it the same day, walking back to GameStop to get a swap out just because I was like, man, let me go get another one. And this nigga looked at me in my eye and said, next time, just don't hit the game anymore. We understand. It happened to all of us. It's like, bro, I wasn't alone. This game went from $50-something to $2.75 in a matter of months.
I copped it at Walmart. I remember I copped it at Walmart for like $20.
I saw that shit in the GameStop trash bin for like $2, bro. I was mad. I was like, bro, y'all might as well get this game away.
Yeah, that was a very trash game. Very garbage.
All I'm saying is, be hyping up Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk really looked nice. Just don't want to be let down like Brink let me down. Oh, bro. I know it's a new game, but you got to remember, it was also something new at its time, too.
Man, I feel like, I don't know, bro. I just feel like that's a Bethesda problem.
Yeah, that's a Bethesda problem,
that's
bro.
Literally just a Bethesda problem, bro.
It can happen to anybody, to be honest with you.
It can, but it always happens to Bethesda. So it's a whole different, like, it's a different breed, but they different, man.
Kinda, bro. Like, Skyrim's problems aren't Fallout's problems, and Fallout's problems
nigga, yes, they are. Oh,
yeah, they are.
They literally are.
Yeah, they literally are.
You are wrong.
How does Fallout and Skyrim have the same problems?
They got the same bugs.
They got the same bugs.
They don't fix them.
It's Brink. No, I'm talking about them two having the same problem with Brink.
Yeah, well, them not as Brink, but them two games got the same problem across all three of the games. They just
I know that. I'm just saying, like you said, like it's Bethesda, but like Brink was problems with shit I didn't expect.
Brink was multiplayer. That was no. You know what? Fallout 76 got the same problem as Brink, nigga.
Don't use that. Don't use that. We gonna go for the games that were out in this time. We gonna go for New Vegas. We gonna use fucking Fallout 3, and we gonna use Skyrim. Like and Oblivion. Like the problems that they had in those two games were not what I expected in fucking Brink. Like Brink, they should not have had those problems in Brink.
I ain't gonna lie though. Oblivion had game breaking bugs in the DLC.
Yeah, but I mean every fucking Skyrim game has game breaking bugs.
I know you said
Shimmering Owls really had game breaking bugs.
I know you said we're not using the new shit, bro. But look, Brink and Fallout 76 is they multiplayer games, right? They got the same fucking issues though. They're not. They are fuck ups in the game industry. they are the Google.
Man, the fucked up part about it is when it came to like Morrowind or fucking Oblivion or Fallout 3, those games had fucking bugs in them, but people who played those games at least enjoyed them. You know what I mean? You couldn't even enjoy Brink.
I feel what you mean.
I couldn't even enjoy Brink, bro.
That was a game that had the bugs and you couldn't enjoy. I get what you're saying.
Not to mention, you got to remember, like, anybody who knows fucking Fallout or Elder Scrolls, they know that the games are barely held together.
Which is fucking terrible. We should have to deal with that.
Them games are barely held together, bro.
That's the reason why people. That's the reason why they made it so fucking far. And it's fucked up to say this, but that's the reason why people actually like fucking Morrowind and Oblivion and Fallout, bro, because the games were so big, it had bullshit going on with it, but it worked the way people wanted it to, bro.
That's ridiculous.
Like it
We
was
accept the
goofy, but it was
bullshit.
acceptable.
Imagine a nigga made us a car and it barely worked and we was happy with that shit. Like, come on.
I mean, nigga, you ever been to
Hey, he said,
Norwood?
imagine a nigga made us a car and it barely
Niggas made us a
worked.
car that bitch barely got busy.
Go to
bro.
Norwood, nigga. Go to Norwood, because that's literally how they drive. These niggas will literally dick ride Jeeps, will dick ride Hondas,
Hey, nah,
and they
I
will
was
dick ride
driving.
Fords. These cars barely work, but these niggas love it. I don't know why. Like they
Hey, I saw a car with the hood hanging off.
Like that, bro. I don't want to hear it, bro.
They are, bro. They will, bro. Niggas literally buy fucking Jeeps out there, the same model of Jeep over and over again with the same fucked up ass problems in 7 miles per gallon, but they'll do it just because they like how it rides.
What the fuck is this nigga saying in chat?
Tell me that ain't no Bethesda shit.
Nerdverse barely contributed. Damn, they hating on you in chat.
Chipotle was clutch, bro.
That sounds like a personal problem.
Is that Carnage?
I said they hating on Jarrell in the chat.
That sounds like a personal problem.
Hold on, what they said?
They said Nerdverse barely even contributed.
What, to this current topic? Because I never played that game.
You on Twitter?
No, this is our whole chat. That came from YouTube.
Okay, I ain't. Oh, hold on. Send me a link. I ain't know when you was on YouTube.
Whoever said that on YouTube, I want you to know your mom's a hoe.
He said, "Get this man."
Right now, bro.
Good luck with all that, bro. You can't be disrespecting our viewers.
They can disrespect us. You can't disrespect them.
That's not how that works.
That's how that works.
That's how it be, though, bro. That's how it be, bro.
Bro. Chipotle was
It's one nigga though. That's the worst part about it. It's one nigga.
He said it's one dude.
It's one dude, bro. He coming at you crazy.
I know who that is.
Yeah, we know who that is.
It's Junior, bro.
I hate Junior.
I'm weak. I'm weak.
Clowning his ass.
Let me see. Let me.
He said barely Nerdverse.
Oh, that is Junior. Nigga, that's our friend. What the hell? I thought it was an actual viewer, not a nigga we know.
Don't know that nigga, bro. Who he, bro? He a new nigga, bro.
Nah, that's our homie, Junior.
School with this nigga.
He a hoe.
He in the Discord.
That's funny though. That nigga.
We're still live. Like, why are we still live?
We was talking.
Oh yeah, we was still talking. Y'all was talking.
All I'm saying is this: like with the game that they promised us, bro. I just want that. Like I don't
You
want
don't want to be hurt again. You traumatized.
He feel like he going into a new relationship. He don't want to. He don't want his heart broken.
He seen one yellow flag and thought it was a bright red.
Y'all gotta remember how hard it was back then to like stay up like a game, bro.
Yo, this nigga need.
We were waiting for YouTube trailers to drop and trying to find that shit and watch it at like a library or some shit like that, bro. So,
hold up, they showing new gameplay on stream. Y'all see this? We didn't see this.
Wait, what?
On the YouTube.
Watch the stream. They showing some new shit. I thought we was done.
Oh, that looks like.
I guess we not. That's what's up.
Look at her head.
Oh my god.
Her head looks stupid though. You see how it was fitted?
Hold up.
They need to fix that.
That's some Fallout shit.
They said how big is Night City compared to Los Santos.
Where y'all watching it at?
I'm
Twitch.
On YouTube.
Huh?
On Twitch.
No, what's the channel y'all watching it on? That's right.
If you don't, I dropped 2 links, nigga. You better pick one.
No, I didn't see, nigga. Calm down.
Yeah,
Calm
go
down,
ahead.
nigga.
Look at the podcast chat. There's 2 links in there.
Oh, now. What the hell?
I didn't see that, nigga.
He said, "I'm tired of this false advertisement." Shut up.
Nigga said false advertisement.
Her face got divided from her body. Damn near. They ain't showing
Said
this
divorce,
last time.
nigga.
Oh, I ain't even
Bro, I hate this game. Yo, I need to get a new PlayStation cord.
And why are they showing new shit on these motherfuckers? Oh,
Who are these niggas,
Yes,
bro?
can you respect?
I just realized that they are fucking game designers. I didn't even know that. I thought this was an IGN.
Oh wait, are they?
I did too.
I thought this was IGN shit.
Yeah, these are
Apparently,
actual designers. Okay.
So apparently the anime.
Shit, I should be.
Yeah, hold on, I'm reading.
This is also kind
The
of how we
anime
wanted to
is a
have our
Netflix
city
series that's
districts
coming out called
appear.
Edge Runners.
So they are very distinct. You can really
The
feel like if I'm in
developers-
Japantown, I know I'm in
Developers, from what it looks
Japantown.
like, is the
If I'm in
same
North
team
Oaks,
as
where
they
you know,
showed
let's
us in
say
the
the high,
trailer,
the
the
rich
Kill
people
la Kill and
of
Fooly
Night
Cooly
City
Cooly.
live, where they have their villas and where it's green and there's palm trees. It's really a very
It's
different
interesting, 'cause
feeling
I've
from
never
being in
seen them,
Watson,
like,
where
attempt
you know
something
there's
that's
let's say
like
Maelstrom
Cyberpunk.
gang shooting up some joint at the side of the road.
Hey, no doubt,
So
that
it was
team,
really,
they
really important for us to
fucking combat
have
is
this big
always on
city,
point
this
too.
really big place.
They
to explore.
notorious for
That's of
more
course
like
also why you
goofy
have
style
cars.
animation.
But
than
everywhere you
serious
go,
shit.
it's
Like
really
even like if you
thought
look at the
through.
animation
And I'm
style
still
from what they have
amazed
on
by
like the
our art team.
poster,
Like a while
it looks
ago,
a little
one
different than what
evening when I
the
was just,
Cyberpunk
getting ready
sort
to
of looks
stop
like
work,
from the game.
I
But
was
I
just
fuck with it.
starting the game and I walked through Kabuki, which used
That
to be a
jacket just
Japanese
character
part
has
of the
wow.
city, but actually a lot of Chinese inhabitants.
Yeah,
lived in.
I got
So you
them
can
on
actually
mute,
see these
but it's cool. I'm
different
waiting for
cultures
gameplay to
actually
pop back
shape
up.
this part of the town. And I just walked through, and it was
Damn,
raining.
y'all doing these niggas like
and I
that? You
saw,
just
you know,
gonna
the
put
neon
them on
lights.
mute. They gonna take
And there
the
were
price
people
for
on
this.
the side talking to me, and I spent 40 minutes just walking, let's say, like this 2% of the whole
But it's
city.
not. They
So
work at the
I
company.
actually think people will really
Hey
explore a
yo,
lot. in
he's
that
like,
game.
oh yeah, this IGN.
Yeah, you realize how big the city is when you get out of a car and just walk through it.
Oh come on.
Like, there's so much
Oh
to see,
snap.
so many alleys, and so many living, breathing people walking around and just going about their lives. It's
definitely
wild.
going for a Mule build first time.
When it
I'm
comes
still
to
cleaning it up.
attributes, we have another
I'm about to
question.
be
Can
John
you
Wick in
reset
this
them?
hoe.
Or can you reset your skills so we can try different styles of play?
Yes, of course. This is
I'm
all
interested
part
in
of
that anime now. This
why we
this
want to
poster
give
actually
you
was
that
lit
much
as
freedom, and
fuck.
of course
At first,
the
I
freedom
wasn't
is
thinking
that
about it, but
you
after looking
can't,
to see who's
you
making it,
can
this shit
always
actually looks
reskill
live.
your character
Like character
because,
design
as I
was
said
decent.
before, we want to give you that fluid class
I
system.
mean,
that
it's
actually gives
Netflix. You know, they about to have
power of
one season and
experimentation.
never hear
So
from
as an
it
example,
again.
if you want to play someone who's like a
Magi.
cyber ninja,
Magi.
if you're really good with melee
Well, no, they
fights,
had
if you want to
to.
use katanas,
Oh,
if you want to
yeah.
have a double jump or, you know,
Damn,
dash in the air,
bro.
Magi needs
you
to come
can do
back,
that,
bro.
but maybe
They're never
sometimes
coming
I would
back.
actually now prefer to just try
It's
out
not.
a little bit more
Better
hacking.
read it.
And then we don't want you to have to
Nigga,
start
I'm not
a new game.
reading.
So you can actually do that.
Oh, what you thought this was, nigga?
It's neat.
I'm not reading unless I ask you to read.
I thought you was a fan of the series.
Really enjoy
More and more read
I mean,
it.
I like the series, but like, I'm watching anime. You feel
It's
me?
truly
I'm not
enjoyable
trying
to
to
not do
read.
anything and watch chaos happen.
Right.
Someone
They not even answering.
while you're
I
doing
know,
it
right?
now,
They just
can you
letting
get
them
in
sit there.
general trouble.
They ignoring their ass. Like, so we gonna ignore y'all
You can do
too.
all sorts of things
Talk
that will
over
get you in
y'all.
trouble. So yeah.
I know these niggas.
We have another
Crazy.
question. What's the money?
no, they
Who look like
system on
PewDiePie
the
too, so it's
Can
making
you
me
talk more about
mad.
Eddies and
It's making me
how
mad.
that'll-
He look like PewDiePie, bro. So
Yeah,
I
so
ain't
basically,
So they don't
in the
use
future
dollars
of
on
Cyberpunk
Eddies.
2077, there's a new
Eddies,
kind
that's
of
what's up.
currency, which is the euro dollar, and you're mostly paying with that.
Canary nigga
in
Eddie,
the
bro,
past,
what you
let's say, you know,
mean, bro?
without going super deep into
Eddie.
there have been many issues with, you know, the economy collapsing. So actually, an interesting thing is that in Cyberpunk, people use cash a lot. So if you actually play the game, you'll see lots of cash.
They
going
definitely
around. Of
doing
course,
their
you know,
thing with the
people,
design on
for
here.
convenience, they
Bro,
will
you
also
couldn't
pay
call
with other
that.
ways. So sometimes, as an example, if you do a quest for someone, they'll pay you directly without having to do anything.
Which one?
You just see their eyes
The Asian
glow
one, the
blue,
white one, or the
and suddenly
Indian one?
you have a money transfer. So you do have these different systems, but you
Like
know,
this and
people
Ghost,
in the future
this
of
and
2077
Ghostwire,
are
I'm
very
really hyped
careful
about.
with how they
Bro,
use their
it's
money.
stuck in
So
my
cash is
head,
still
bro.
a very
Ghostwire
important
Tokyo?
factor.
I think it actually plays a role in the Corpo storyline. I believe is the difference between
Yes.
like
He
bank account
really
money
went up.
and
He really
physical
went up
currency.
King's Road
Yeah,
with
I
that.
actually have a really
He
nice
then went up
anecdote
to the-
about that. That at the
You
beginning,
talking
it
about
was
those
corporate
I
you
don't-
get a load of
the-
cash.
The reason why
And
I
the
asked you
questions
too, I
I'm
hope it's not
responsible
who
for it
I
just
think it is,
decided,
because because I know a nigga from Chicago.
You ain't see that video?
But actually, someone from QA checked
You don't
how
recognize
much money
dude?
is on these specific
Dude,
builds.
no, I mean he's
These
not
are
the nigga
actually,
who
this
I
would be
thought
way
it
more than
was, who I know that live
$5,000.
out there that be
So
talking
then,
that.
together with the quest designer, they went ahead and
The
did their math.
the dude who I'm
They said,
talking about,
okay,
he
how
actually
thick is
dating
this money?
fucking
And they
Victor
actually
and
checked,
Dan's
okay,
younger
how
sister,
much
the light
money
skin
would
one.
that have to be?
So I was
And I
hoping he
think then
wasn't,
it was like
because he
48,000 euros.
got a new trailer.
So you know,
A
you can
weirdo.
see detail is very important for us.
Yes, yes.
GD too. That's the worst part about it. So I was hoping it wasn't that nigga.
Collaborations with other games or Easter eggs within this.
What y'all talking about?
Will we find anything? Will we see?
There's some goofy nigga that went up to the top and didn't know what to expect.
Yeah, he went to win terrorists. He talking about I'm from the south side of Chicago. And
Well,
he went up to the top and
you know,
went terrorists
anything I
against
would
his
say
ass.
now would basically be
They
spoiler.
got time, bro. They really got time.
Nice thing about Easter eggs.
He
is
went
that
to the
you find
wrong
yourself.
spot.
But you know,
Bro,
got
I'm from
nothing but
Chicago. I
time.
must be immortal. Like what?
Bro, he
He sounds like
Kenny,
Chicago.
tell him what he said.
You know,
Tell
we went to
Curtis
very
what he
big
said.
lengths to, you know,
This
really
nigga
make
said
you
fighting
make
me
your
is like
money.
fighting
So the quest
God,
is, you know,
bro.
about a very
Yeah, he
specific
told me
He said you can beat me, beat
story, a
God.
very moving story.
Hey, apparently
Night
Terrence
City is a
niggas
very, you
can
know,
beat
dark
God,
and
bro,
creepy
'cause they got time.
place, and it's important for us to
got
show
time,
that.
I don't know
But
why
He ain't
humor is still a
but
part
he
of
ain't
it.
even, he got his ass whooped
If
one on
nobody's
one,
ever
bro.
having
Did
fun, then,
two
you know,
other
what
people
is it
jumped
about?
him.
So you know, we want to have a really
Rest
realistic
just
place.
came later.
And
And then
sometimes,
they,
you know, people can also be
like,
funny.
bro,
so
dudes get his
we also
ass
wanna
beat
have
with
some
or what? There's
more
some
funny
other dudes,
things on
some
the
little
side.
dudes like the little one look like the long. It's like, hey, bro, you want some help?
Please help him.
You know, like, you want some help?
Yes.
You hit it with
Philip,
that,
thank you so
hey,
much
homie,
for
you
joining
know?
us and sitting down to talk with us.
Like,
Hey, homie, you
and
need some help?
then dude thought he probably thought dude was talking to him like he need help. Like, nah, he's talking to the other dude that was already beating your ass.
Thank you for being with us.
Thank you.
They
It was a lot
started
of fun.
stuffing
Thanks for the
bruh
great
so
questions,
much,
everyone.
bruh. His shoe came off,
thank
bruh.
you, chat.
Bruh, so
That is
bad
it
that his shoe
for
came
us.
off. He
Thank
picked
you
his
all
shoe
for coming
up.
out and hanging
Yes.
out and,
They
deep
stumped,
diving
bruh.
into the
Bruh,
world
they
of Cyberpunk
stumped, bruh.
2077 with
Dude's
us.
shoe came off.
Twitch
Dude
Gaming
was mad,
for
so
hosting
mad that
this.
his shoe came off. He
This
grabbed
was
his shoe and started
great. You were
beating
all
dude's
great.
ass with his
Remember,
shoe.
Then put it back on, though. That's
Then put it back on and started beating his ass some
Johnny
more.
Silverhand emote.
Like,
So
bruh, what
please
do you mean?
do what you're doing.
Like God,
Let's
like,
see all of you in
why
chat
you
right
do
now.
that, bro?
Hold on, well, let me find that link, bro.
That's it.
It's a neighborhood
I
full of
want to
niggas.
watch this young comedy.
It's a neighborhood full of niggas that box, bro. Why would you do
Bye,
that,
everybody.
bro? And then you went to the part of the neighborhood where niggas have nothing but time and
They
animosity.
really
bro.
have nothing. There's nothing out there to
You
do.
don't go to a neighborhood where niggas got time to fight.
He went to a four-way, bro. It's really nothing to do.
It's worse than time, bro. They got time and animosity on the fucking
Time and animosity.
time and animosity.
They only got time, but they angry
They got
too.
nothing else better to do than sell dope and beat your ass.
Oh, not to mention set motherfuckers up. They been setting niggas up on
Yeah,
that part of
rob
fucking town for what, 05?